What drives a young girl to stand up against oppression, risking her life for education? Malala Yousafzai's extraordinary journey from a small village in Pakistan to becoming a global symbol of courage inspires us all. Join us as we delve into her fearless advocacy for education and discover the legacy she continues to build. Born in Mingora, Pakistan, in July 1997, Malala was raised in a family that valued education deeply. Her father, Ziauddin, was an educator and ran a school instilling in her a love for learning. This nurturing environment laid the foundation for her future activism. In 2009, as the Taliban imposed strict rules on education, especially for girls, Malala began to speak out. At just 11 years old, she started writing a blog under a pseudonym for the BBC Urdu, detailing the challenges girls faced in seeking education. Malala's powerful words reached a global audience, drawing attention to the plight of girls in her region. She became a voice for the voiceless, challenging the oppressive norms and advocating for the right to education for all children. However, her rising profile also attracted danger. On October 9, 2012, while riding a bus home from school, Malala was shot in the head by a Taliban gunman. This horrific act of violence shocked the world and sparked outrage. Miraculously, Malala survived the attack and was flown to the UK for treatment. Her recovery became a testament to her resilience, transforming her into a symbol of strength and hope for millions around the globe. After her recovery, Malala continued her advocacy with renewed vigor. In 2013, she delivered a powerful speech at the United Nations, proclaiming that education is a right for every child and calling for global action against illiteracy and inequality. In recognition of her bravery, Malala became the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate in 2014, receiving the Nobel Peace Prize alongside Indian activist Kailash Satyarthi. This honor underscored her commitment to education and children's rights. Malala's story has inspired countless individuals to take action in their own communities. She founded the Malala Fund, which advocates for girls' education around the world and empowers young activists to fight for their rights. Her fearless leadership encourages others to challenge the status quo. Through her tireless efforts, Malala has helped raise millions of dollars for education initiatives, bringing hope to girls in underserved regions. Malala's influence extends beyond education. She advocates for peace and equality globally. Her fearless approach has ignited conversations about the importance of education in the fight against poverty and extremism. Through her biography, I Am Malala, she shares her personal journey and the experiences that shaped her vision. This book serves as both an inspiration and a call to action for readers everywhere. Inspiring movements have emerged in her wake. The Bring Back Our Girls campaign, for instance, was galvanized by her story, igniting a worldwide advocacy for the rights of girls and their right to safe education. Malala's impact is felt in classrooms around the world, where her story serves as a catalyst for discussions on gender equality, human rights, and the power of education to change lives. As we reflect on Malala's journey, it is essential to remember that her fight for education is not over. Millions of children still face barriers to learning, and her advocacy continues to inspire efforts to make quality education accessible to all. Malala's legacy is not just her achievements, but the movement she has sparked. She has shown that one voice can challenge the status quo and ignite change, reminding us that bravery knows no age. Malala's story teaches us that education is a fundamental right. It empowers individuals, uplifts communities, and fosters peace. The fight for education continues, and each of us can play a part in this vital mission. As we conclude this journey through Malala Yousafzai's fearless leadership, let her story inspire you to take action in your own life. Advocate for education, stand up for what is right, and help empower those around you. Together, we can make a difference. Following her recovery, Malala Yousafzai returned to the spotlight with renewed vigor. She became a global symbol of resilience and courage, continuing to advocate for girls' education. With each speech, she ignited hope in countless lives, demonstrating that education is a fundamental right, not a privilege. In 2013, she co-founded the Malala Fund with her father, Ziauddin Yousafzai. This organization aimed to empower girls through education by providing funding for educational initiatives and scholarships worldwide. Their mission was clear: ensure every girl has the right to learn and achieve her dreams. Malala's advocacy extended beyond speeches and social media. She actively engaged with world leaders. In high-profile meetings with figures like former President Obama and Malala's visit to the United Nations, she called for urgent action to prioritize education as a global issue. During the 2014 World Assembly of Youth, Malala addressed young leaders from around the globe, urging them to take a stand for education. Her powerful words resonated deeply, encouraging them to become advocates in their own communities, emphasizing that change begins with them. In October 2014, Malala Yousafzai was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, becoming the youngest recipient in history. This recognition not only honored her courage, but also brought global attention to the plight of millions of girls denied education. Her victory symbolized hope for future generations. Following her Nobel win, Malala used her platform to speak to major international media. Her interviews showcased her unwavering commitment to education, even sharing personal stories of girls from different backgrounds who faced similar challenges. Each story amplified her message. Malala's impact reached the pages of literature as well. In 2018, she published her memoir, I Am Malala, detailing her journey and the importance of education. The book inspired countless individuals to engage in activism and support educational causes around the world. In addition to her literary contributions, Malala actively participates in global campaigns. Collaborating with organizations like the United Nations, she launched initiatives aimed at advocating for girls' rights and ensuring that education remains a priority on the global agenda. Malala's ongoing journey showcases the power of youth in leadership. Through her activism, she empowers young girls around the world to advocate for their own rights and to pursue education despite societal barriers. She believes in the potential of every girl to change the world. One of Malala's significant initiatives is the Girl Program, which focuses on providing educational resources to girls in underserved communities. This program aims to break down barriers and create opportunities for education, ensuring that no girl is left behind. As Malala continues her work, she inspires others to join her mission. From school children to global leaders, her influence spans generations, igniting a collective desire to fight for education and equality. Each advocacy effort is another step towards a brighter future. Malala has also recognized the power of technology in education. Emphasizing digital learning, she promotes access to online educational resources, especially during crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. Her advocacy pushes for innovative solutions to ensure continuity of education for all. In 2020, Malala graduated from Oxford University with a degree in philosophy, politics, and economics. This achievement not only marked a personal milestone, but also reinforced her belief in the importance of education as a tool for empowerment and change. Malala's influence is also seen in her ability to mobilize youth around the world. Through social media campaigns and advocacy, she encourages young people to share their stories, rallying support for education initiatives, and fostering a culture of activism among peers. Malala's vision for a world where every girl can learn continues to inspire action. She often states that education is the best weapon against poverty, inequality, and injustice. Her words challenge us to reflect on our role in supporting education for all. Through her journey, Malala has faced criticism and resistance, yet her resolve remains unshaken. Her story is a testament to the strength of conviction and the impact of a single voice. She reminds us that fear should never silence truth and justice. Malala's unwavering commitment has sparked movements beyond her immediate sphere. Education initiatives inspired by her work are emerging in various nations, showcasing the ripple effect of her bravery and the collective action it inspires in others. In her latest endeavors, Malala has focused on mental health awareness among youth. She recognizes that emotional well-being is integral to effective learning. By advocating for mental health support, she aligns her mission with holistic education. Malala's advocacy has also shaped global policy discussions on education. Her voice has influenced key decisions regarding funding for educational programs in conflict zones, emphasizing the need for immediate action to protect the right to education in crisis situations. With each passing year, Malala's message resonates louder. She has become a beacon for those who believe in the transformative power of education. Every speech, every initiative, and every conversation builds on a foundation of hope and possibility. Malala's life has become a story of triumph over adversity. She continues to face challenges, yet her journey reflects the strength of one individual to impact millions. Her legacy urges us all to champion the cause of education, regardless of the obstacles we may face. As Malala looks to the future, she envisions a world where every girl can realize her dreams through education. Her unwavering belief serves as a reminder that the fight for equality and access to education is far from over, and every day is an opportunity to contribute. Through her tireless efforts, Malala has encouraged the youth to take charge of their futures. Her message is clear. Education is not just a privilege, but a right everyone should enjoy. She urges young leaders to advocate for change in their communities. In every classroom where a girl learns, in every story shared, Malala's spirit lives on. Her legacy is a powerful reminder that change is possible, and that together, we can create a world where every girl has the opportunity to learn and thrive. Malala's work is not just about the past, it shapes the future. By educating girls today, we empower the leaders of tomorrow. Her influence transcends borders, igniting a global movement that champions education for all. As we reflect on Malala Yousafzai's journey, her fearless leadership stands as a beacon of hope. She reminds us that every voice matters and that courage can transform the world. Let us continue to support education, for it is the foundation of a just society. The journey of Malala Yousafzai is far from over, and her legacy continues to inspire action. As we move forward, let us honor her commitment by advocating for education and equality in our own lives. Together, we can change the world, one voice at a time. Following her recovery, Malala emerged as a symbol of hope and resilience. In 2013, she delivered a powerful speech at the United Nations, advocating for the right to education for every child. Her words resonated worldwide, igniting a movement that would inspire countless individuals to join the fight for educational equality. In her 2014 Nobel Peace Prize acceptance speech, Malala emphasized the importance of education for peace and development. She shared her vision of a world where every child, regardless of gender, has the opportunity to learn. This moment marked a significant milestone in her advocacy, amplifying her message across the globe. Malala co-founded the Malala Fund with her father Ziauddin Yousafzai to champion education for girls worldwide. The fund aims to empower girls through education, focusing on regions where girls face significant barriers to schooling. Their vision of a world where every girl can go to school continues to inspire initiatives globally. In regions like Afghanistan and Pakistan, the Malala Fund supports local activists and organizations advocating for girls' education. These grassroots efforts are crucial as they address cultural and economic barriers that often prevent girls from attending school. The impact of these initiatives is profound, providing resources and opportunities for many. Malala's story resonates deeply with young activists around the world. Her courage inspires a generation to speak up against injustices and demand change. Youth-led movements are gaining momentum, advocating not just for education, but for equality, climate action, and human rights, echoing Malala's unwavering spirit. In 2017, Malala delivered an address at the World Assembly of Youth in Malaysia, emphasizing the need for education and combating poverty. She reminded leaders that investing in education is investing in the future, highlighting stories of young girls overcoming obstacles to achieve their dreams. Her message was clear: education is a powerful tool for change. Malala's influence extends beyond her speeches. She actively engages with young minds through her writings. Her memoir, I Am Malala, not only tells her story but also serves as a clarion call for education. Through her narrative, she inspires readers to advocate for their rights and those of others, fostering a culture of activism. In various interviews, Malala often emphasizes the importance of education in achieving gender equality. She argues that when girls are educated, entire communities flourish. This belief drives her mission, as she strives to create opportunities for girls, fostering environments where they can thrive and contribute meaningfully to society. Malala's advocacy has attracted attention from global leaders who have pledged support for girls' education initiatives. She has met with influential figures including former President Barack Obama and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, advocating for collective action to ensure that every girl has access to education regardless of her circumstances. Despite the progress made, challenges remain. In many parts of the world, girls still face systemic barriers that hinder their access to education. Malala continues to highlight these issues, urging governments and organizations to implement policies that protect girls' rights to learn and grow without fear or discrimination. In her travels around the globe, Malala engages with girls from diverse backgrounds, listening to their stories and learning about their struggles. These encounters fuel her passion and reinforce the urgency of her mission. She believes that every child has a right to education, inspiring others to join her in this vital cause. Malala's presence at international forums has brought visibility to the global education crisis. Her fearless leadership encourages others to take a stand against inequality in education. She reminds us that the fight for education is not just a women's issue, but a global issue that affects all of humanity. Through the Malala Funds initiatives, scholarships are awarded to girls who demonstrate exceptional promise and determination to pursue their education. These scholarships enable young women to attend school, pursue higher education, and ultimately change the landscape of their communities, creating a ripple effect of empowerment. Malala's efforts have sparked a global dialogue about the importance of girls' education. Social media campaigns and global events have raised awareness and mobilized support. With her at the forefront, the narrative around education is shifting, making it a priority on political agendas worldwide. As Malala continues her fight, she often reflects on the lessons learned from young girls she meets. Their courage and determination inspire her to keep pushing for change. She understands that the future generation holds the key to a better world and believes in their power to reshape society. Malala's commitment to education is also evident in her involvement with global campaigns like Girl Rising. These initiatives highlight the stories of girls around the world, amplifying their voices and challenges. By showcasing these narratives, Malala aims to foster empathy and action among viewers. In educational settings, Malala often advocates for inclusive curricula that address gender biases. She believes that addressing inequalities in education starts with what is taught in classrooms. By changing the narrative, future generations can be equipped to break the cycle of discrimination and inequality. As she continues her advocacy, Malala has also ventured into podcasts and media as a means to reach a broader audience. Here, she discusses critical issues surrounding education and women's rights, engaging listeners to think critically about their roles and advocating for change. Malala's fearless advocacy has led to collaborations with various organizations focused on youth empowerment. These partnerships enhance her efforts and create a stronger network of advocates dedicated to promoting education for all. Together, they strive to ensure that no girl is left behind in the pursuit of knowledge. Through it all, Malala remains grounded in her belief that education is a fundamental right. Her journey serves as a reminder that each step taken towards education equity matters. Every voice raised in support can contribute to monumental changes, shaping a brighter future for generations to come. Malala's journey underscores the importance of resilience in the face of adversity. Her ability to rise from her challenges has not only changed her life, but the lives of countless others. She demonstrates that fearlessness is not just about lack of fear, but the commitment to face it head on for a greater cause. As Malala's influence continues to grow, she remains committed to amplifying the voices of those still silenced. She believes in the power of storytelling to drive change and encourage empathy. Through her advocacy, she hopes to empower not only girls, but everyone to take a stand against injustice. Malala's vision for the future includes a world where educational opportunities are abundant and accessible to all. She envisions classrooms filled with diverse learners where every child feels valued and inspired to achieve their dreams. Education, in her eyes, is the pathway to a brighter, more equitable world. Through her unwavering efforts, Malala has become a beacon of hope for millions. Her leadership inspires a new generation to advocate for their rights and those of others. She shows that when we stand together, united in purpose, we can overcome the greatest challenges and create lasting change. Malala's fearless leadership has not only reshaped the conversation around education, but also inspired individuals to take action in their communities. Her message encourages everyone to find their voice and use it to advocate for change, demonstrating that each person has the power to make a difference. Despite her fame, Malala remains humble and committed to the cause. She often shares her gratitude for the support she receives, recognizing that the fight for education is a collective effort. This humility resonates with her supporters and amplifies her message of unity and advocacy. As Malala continues her studies at university, she embodies the message that education is a lifelong journey. Balancing her advocacy work and academic pursuits, she exemplifies dedication and passion. Her journey emphasizes the importance of ongoing education in shaping leaders of tomorrow. Malala's engagement with technology has also played a crucial role in her advocacy. By utilizing social media platforms, she connects with a global audience, sharing stories and raising awareness about educational disparities. This modern approach to activism allows her to reach diverse groups effectively. In her speeches and writings, Malala often invokes the stories of those who have inspired her. She believes in honoring the tireless efforts of educators and activists who work behind the scenes, often without recognition. Her narrative brings these unsung heroes to the forefront, emphasizing that every contribution matters. Malala's global tours promote not only her message, but also celebrate the stories of girls around the world. She highlights the importance of cultural exchange and understanding, believing that sharing experiences fosters empathy and solidarity among diverse communities. Through partnership with educational institutions, Malala promotes innovative learning methods that cater to diverse needs. She believes in adapting education to fit modern challenges, ensuring that learning remains relevant and accessible for all, regardless of their background. Malala's work has been recognized globally, earning her numerous accolades and honorary degrees. Yet, she remains focused on her mission rather than the accolades. Each recognition is an opportunity to amplify the message of educational equality and rally more support for her cause. In her advocacy, Malala often draws connections between education and other global issues, such as health and poverty. She illustrates how access to education can lead to improved health outcomes and economic stability, thereby reinforcing the interconnectedness of these critical areas. Malala's commitment to education also extends to mental health awareness. She believes that a supportive learning environment fosters emotional well-being. By advocating for mental health resources in schools, she aims to create safe spaces for students to thrive academically and personally. As she travels to various countries, Malala often visits schools to meet students directly. These visits not only inspire the students, but also give her firsthand insight into the challenges they face. Each interaction reinforces her belief in the transformative power of education. Malala advocates for integrating technology in education, emphasizing its potential to widen access. By promoting digital learning resources, she encourages schools to adapt to the digital age, ensuring that no student is left behind in the fast-evolving educational landscape. Malala's presence at international conferences brings a fresh perspective to discussions on education. She advocates for the inclusion of youth voices in policymaking, encouraging young leaders to participate actively in shaping their futures and the futures of their communities. Through her advocacy, Malala actively promotes the need for comprehensive education that includes life skills and vocational training. She believes that education should prepare students for all aspects of life, equipping them with the skills needed for the workforce and personal development. Malala often emphasizes the role of educators in creating change. She believes that teachers are vital in shaping young minds and fostering a sense of inquiry. By empowering educators, she hopes to cultivate environments where students feel encouraged to explore and learn. As Malala's influence expands, she remains committed to grassroots movements that celebrate local educational initiatives. She believes that sustainable change starts from the ground up, and by supporting community-led programs, she aims to empower individuals to take charge of their educational futures. Malala's journey has been filled with challenges, yet her unwavering resolve continues to inspire change. Each setback serves as a stepping stone toward her ultimate goal, ensuring education is a fundamental right for every child, everywhere, regardless of their circumstances. As Malala looks toward the future, she envisions a world where education is accessible to all. She encourages individuals to take ownership of their learning and to advocate for those who cannot. Her message is clear. Together, we can create a future where every child has the opportunity to learn and grow. Malala's advocacy serves as a reminder that education is a powerful catalyst for change. By empowering individuals through knowledge, we can fight poverty, inequality, and injustice. Education has the potential to transform lives, and Malala's work exemplifies this truth. In every aspect of her work, Malala remains committed to the core principle that education should be inclusive and equitable. She believes that by addressing disparities in educational access, we can build a more just and compassionate world for future generations. As we continue to explore Malala Yousafzai's brave journey, it is evident that her fearless leadership and unwavering commitment to education are paving the way for a brighter future for all. Her legacy is a testament to the power of one voice to inspire millions. In 2013, Malala's story took a dramatic turn when she was awarded the Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought. This international recognition was not just an honor, it was a clarion call for change, emphasizing the need for education as a fundamental right. Malala's acceptance speech was a pivotal moment where she powerfully declared, "One child, one teacher, one pen, and one book can change the world." This simple yet profound reminder has resonated with millions, inspiring action and commitment worldwide. As she traveled the globe, Malala highlighted the struggles faced by girls in accessing education. Countries like Nigeria and Afghanistan, where girls were often denied schooling, became focal points for her advocacy. Through her organization, the Malala Fund, she has worked tirelessly to support education initiatives. This nonprofit aims to empower girls and ensure they have access to 12 years of free, quality education. In 2014, Malala became the youngest ever Nobel laureate, receiving the Nobel Peace Prize alongside Indian activist Kailash Satyarthi. This recognition underscored her tremendous impact and the global struggle for children's rights. While receiving the award, Malala emphasized that her fight was not just her own but for all girls facing oppression. Her words ignited a movement, pushing others to join her in the pursuit of educational equity. Malala's writings further amplify her message. Her memoir, I Am Malala, became a bestseller, captivating readers with her journey and the importance of education. It serves as both an autobiography and a rallying cry for change. In 2017, she addressed the United Nations on the International Day of the Girl, reminding world leaders that they must prioritize education. Her insistence on action highlighted the urgency required to bridge educational gaps. Malala's influence extends beyond speeches and books. She has become a role model for countless young advocates around the globe, showing them that one voice can create waves of change. Her continued activism has brought attention to the plight of refugees, especially young girls who are denied education due to war and displacement. Malala's compassion fuels her mission to create educational opportunities for all children. In 2020, as the pandemic disrupted education worldwide, Malala urged governments to prioritize students' needs. Her advocacy during this crisis emphasized the importance of adaptable and equitable educational solutions. Malala's unwavering commitment to education has earned her numerous accolades. These include honorary Canadian citizenship and recognition from various international organizations, underscoring her global influence. Through her efforts, Malala has influenced educational policies in various countries, pushing for reforms that prioritize girls' education and ensuring that their voices are heard in decision-making processes. Her journey has inspired a new generation of activists, including young women who have risen to prominence in various fields. Malala has shown them that their voices matter and change is possible. Malala's story is not just about advocacy, it's about resilience. Her ability to persevere in the face of danger and adversity has inspired people from all walks of life to stand up for what they believe in. In recent years, Malala has expanded her efforts to include mental health advocacy, recognizing that emotional well-being is vital for effective learning. This holistic approach to education emphasizes the connection between mind and heart. Malala's influence has reached the realms of popular culture, with her story adapted into documentaries and films. These adaptations serve to educate wider audiences about the importance of education and activism. Her journey reminds us that the fight for education is ongoing. Every child deserves the right to learn, and Malala's advocacy inspires people to support educational initiatives in their communities. As we delve deeper into Malala's legacy, we see that her impact transcends borders. Her message of education as a fundamental human right continues to resonate globally, urging action and solidarity. Malala's philosophy emphasizes that education is not merely a privilege, but a necessity. She envisions a world where every child has the tools to dream and achieve, a vision that continues to inspire hope. Her global outreach has fostered partnerships with organizations like the United Nations, strengthening the collective effort to provide education to marginalized communities. Together, they aim to dismantle barriers that hinder access. As we witness her journey unfold, it is clear that Malala's influence inspires not only students but educators as well. She encourages teachers to foster environments where students feel safe to express their thoughts and aspirations. Malala's impact is also visible in the digital realm, where she harnesses the power of social media to amplify her message. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram are now tools for advocacy and awareness. In her relentless pursuit of educational equity, Malala continues to challenge the status quo. Her journey is a reminder that leadership is not just about titles, but about courage and a willingness to fight for justice. As her story unfolds, we see a young woman who embodies hope. Malala's vision transcends individual achievement. It advocates for a collective responsibility to uplift others through education. Her commitment extends to advocating for STEM education, particularly for young girls. By promoting science and technology, she envisions a future where girls can contribute to all fields and industries. Malala's story appeals to the human spirit, reminding us that education can be a powerful tool for change. Her drive continues to motivate individuals to advocate for educational rights everywhere. Her journey also highlights the importance of intersectionality in education, acknowledging that different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences shape learning needs and styles. Today, Malala is not just a symbol of resilience, but a beacon of hope for advocates worldwide. Her unwavering spirit encourages others to pursue their passions and fight for what is right. With her background as a young activist, Malala emphasizes the importance of early advocacy. She believes that instilling a sense of purpose in children can foster lifelong commitment to making change. Her ongoing efforts also include scholarships for girls, ensuring that financial barriers do not hinder their educational pursuits. This financial support underscores the importance of access to learning opportunities. As she continues her studies at Oxford, Malala exemplifies the balance between advocacy and education. Her journey reminds us that personal growth and societal impact can go hand in hand. Her advocacy work has also led to educational reforms in her home country of Pakistan. By collaborating with local leaders, Malala has played a crucial role in shaping policies that benefit girls' education. Malala believes in the power of storytelling as a means of advocacy. By sharing her experiences and those of others, she humanizes the struggle for education and connects people across cultures. She often speaks about the significance of mentorship in education, encouraging older generations to guide the youth. This connection fosters growth, understanding, and resilience among future leaders. Malala's initiatives have sparked global conversations about the role of education in conflict zones. By highlighting these issues, she has brought attention to the need for safe learning environments and access to education. Her unwavering determination has made her a target for hate, yet she remains undeterred. Malala's courage serves as a reminder that standing up for what is right often comes with risks, but the rewards are immeasurable. In addition to her advocacy, Malala emphasizes the importance of creativity and innovation in education. She believes that embracing diverse teaching methods can enhance learning experiences for all students. Her legacy continues to inspire new projects focused on bridging the digital divide in education. Malala advocates for technology to enhance learning and ensure that all children have access to digital resources. Malala's influence reaches far beyond her immediate surroundings. Her global campaigns have led to increased investment in education from governments and organizations, demonstrating the power of collective action. Through her efforts, Malala has created a network of girl activists, empowering them to share their stories and advocate for their education. Together, they form a powerful movement for change. Her commitment to education extends to environmental education, advocating for sustainable practices in schools. Malala believes that teaching students about sustainability is crucial for their future. Malala's ability to unite people from different backgrounds has strengthened the global education movement. Her message fosters understanding and collaboration across cultures, bridging divides. As we continue to follow Malala's journey, we see that her work is more relevant than ever. The challenges she addresses remind us that the fight for educational rights is ongoing and requires our collective efforts. Malala's journey demonstrates that educational advocacy can take many forms, whether through policy change, grassroots movements, or digital platforms. Each effort contributes to a brighter future for all.